Good day, everyone. This is the other South Korea video, Formula G, the sprint race this time in Seoul. I still have no idea how to pronounce that. I didn't do very well in the previous feature race in France, so I got quite a bit of time, which is nice. Anyway, let's just jump in without further ado. Now, this first location stumped me quite a bit, not gonna lie. Because, well, this is not really the amount of green that I expected. I did notice that we were probably near the river, but the problem with this location was the footage just was really broken, as in it just missed a lot of parts. So I kind of had to, find my way to, get a more concrete clue, because this is a weird location. It's below a bridge, which I just returned back to. Yeah, see, this is kind of what I mean with the broken recording. Cannot go that way, cannot go this way either. So yeah, quite frustrating. I figured, okay, well, it's below one of these bridges. And then I saw this roundabout. It's like, okay, it could fit. But in terms of, it didn't look like it fit, because it looked like there should be more roads stacked on top of it. It's like, okay, I'm not 100% sure if this is it. So yeah, I'm trying to find a way to get up that highway, which I did, which helped immensely. I don't know if I would have found it if I didn't. Yeah, I saw the city hall. Like, okay, it should be close-ish to the center. And there I saw, okay, we're on the 88. I need to find the name of that bridge, which was I didn't catch it, Hong Kong or something. I think it was on the sign too, which made me think, okay, that could be the bridge. But then again, no, that's not the right bridge. Why did I go there then? Oh, Bumpo Daigyo? Yeah, that's the right bridge. So it's like, okay, this is the roundabout. It just didn't look right, because there's this big ass road above here, and there was none here. But it's like, okay, you know what? And there was not a road in between that roundabout, or maybe that was it. The map is just really not working here. But in the end, I did get it. It's just a matter of making up my mind. It's like, okay, is the roundabout down here? Because it looks more busy here. On the other hand, yeah, it just doesn't. It looks very confusing, because it looks like the bridge that the road is on seems it seems like on the same level as the roundabout. In the end, I came to terms with it. Thought, okay, this has got to be it, and it was 5K. Bit of a rough start, if that's the right word for it. But this looks a bit more like the South Korea rounds I've been practicing. Lots of signage. That is the nice thing about Seoul, and it's all in Latin as well, in English. And I think, yeah, I saw City Hall on there, which I knew was quite central. So I knew I had to be somewhere here. It was a big Tokyo. I think I recognized that street as well. It's one of the bigger streets in the northern part of Seoul. Yeah, here I found Geoguessr. And then with this big, what's it called again? Crossroads, I think. That looked to be quite bright, because there's also like tram tracks or whatever going through there. Looked busy enough. And I correlated it with that street over there, Huamro. So I knew I had to be somewhere in front of this building. Not just a matter of pinpointing that. Gotta be a bit careful with that. Yeah, I went a little more north, and it was good. So two perfect scores, which is a very, very nice start. We started at 2 of those street signs, which is good for pinpointing later, but for now, gotta get to a bigger road, which is not super hard in Seoul, luckily. According, it's a bit choppy there. Sorry about that. Yeah, saw Seoul Station, which is very central. You can't miss it if you practice it. You know it's there. And I saw Hyokchang Park there, which is close to us. So now it's just a matter of finding the street names. That's not one I was looking for. But I found Wonjo, and if I found that, I will find the numbered roads too, because these were also Wonjo roads. So 31 and I think 53 was the other one. I'm not 100% sure. Thankfully, past me knows that it was 31 apparently. Or 19, sorry. 19 and 31. Yeah, that looks about right, I'd say. I think past me would think that as well. Just some confirmation from the way the streets go around it. And there's this 4-way street which checks out. And after some double checking, I was like, okay, sure, this gotta be it. So we got 3 perfect scores now, but this one is on a highway, so that's gonna be difficult. I knew I could probably use that home plus thingy if I knew which highway exactly I'm on, because there's a few in Seoul, and I didn't mean to click down below, but that was kind of what I needed to do, because on that highway you're not going to get too much information. On here though you can. Naibu Expressway, that is the name of the highway. It did recognize, I was going to check it, but it's such a long highway that it wasn't really a point in just, checking that. If you can find, maybe more helpful clues, like other stations nearby and rivers. I did see like some body of water there, but I was like, yeah, that can't be right. This crossroads though, I think there's a better, or junction, is it called junction? I think so. I didn't quite catch what the stations were in there, but I think I recognized them. Maybe. Yeah, I think I'm just looking for it at this point. Oh wait. Yeah, now I'm checking the station. Sindap Vang Simni. I think I recognize Vang Simni. Just have to look over it a bit. Thankfully, they're showing a lot of the stations, so you can just browse it a bit and hopefully find it. Vang Simni, I just saw it southeast there. And then I saw that Naibu Expressway also went there. So we can almost get down to the pinpointing. If I double check some stuff like street names. So back on here. Now I have to get myself on the same... How do you say that? No, point myself towards the building, the Home Plus building. I'm not seeing it right now. It's a bit further north of the map. I should be able to spot that if I can zoom out a bit. There it is, Home Plus. So I have to line it up with that. And it seemed like I was in the edge of that spot, of the most forward part of that building. So okay. I'll put it a bit on the side. But that was not really what I wanted. I got the location, but not the perfect score. I should have really put it more central. At that point, it didn't look like I was really centrally on that you know, lining up towards the center of that part of the building. But just short point drop, no perfect score, but you know, I'm not complaining considering the way it's been going otherwise. So yeah, more stations. This is the way I navigated Seoul a lot as well in practice. Just, you know, browsing for the stations and seeing if I can see them, and if I can't, well, still look for, you know, the neighborhoods, because they are all on the map. It just takes a bit of searching because it's just really, really big. I think we're in the southern part here. I don't know what I saw there that made me realize it's this road. Maybe street? Because it is a big street and it is quite easy to navigate in the south because it's quite symmetrical. It's a bit more structured than the north, I've noticed. But you do get not as much spawns here from my experience. Yeah, Gangnam Station over there. So that definitely meant it's close there. Maybe on this highway. There's a Dutch bank actually in Seoul, ING. That was quite interesting to see. I couldn't find a street name for the one I started on, so I kind of had to go off of other stuff. Maybe look elsewhere on the street. It was a bit hard. I did see Gangnam something. Just reading it too quickly there. And then of course I can't read that, but it said 94. So, and the 94 starts there. So I was pretty sure I was there. So after a little bit of pinpointing, I should be able to 5K this as well. And I did. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Less so about the fourth round. I could have maybe pinpointed that a little better. Otherwise, I can't complain. The practice went well. So, yeah, with that was the end of this video. So, thank you for watching and see ya.